Scorpio, hi. How you doing, Scorpio? Joe. For those of you that don't know me, for those of you that do, welcome back. I appreciate everybody coming by and checking out this March relationship tarot reading. We're going to talk about your love relationship, what's going on, what's happening. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to try and channel as many messages as I can, and this may not be your story. Maybe some of it does speak to you, but just take it with you if it does, but don't claim it if it doesn't. Okay, but we're gonna pull some cards before we get to the tarot, and we're gonna build a foundation, and we're gonna see what the story is and get into the tarot. If I feel like this needs an extended reading, or I want to go deeper, I will do an extended reading, and you can just check the description box below. I've decided to post all my extended readings on Patreon, so they're all available for you on Patreon. I am closed to personal readings, but if you want a chance for a free reading, you can join me on Patreon and you can get a free reading. Okay, so Scorpio, what is your message going to be about? You have peace and a blessing on your boundaries coming through. Self-love. Ooh. Okay, loving yourself, protection, having boundaries. Interesting. And we're going to pull an affirmation too, and I'm going to read that before we get in the tarot. I'll show you guys all the cards. These cards are a little bit tricky to shuffle because they're so darn big and long, but we'll try and get through that. Scorpio, what is your affirmation? Let's pull that. These cards stick together like you wouldn't believe, and I always have such a hard time with them. Okay, you have the fairy energy, manifestation, play, and your affirmation is I shine my light with playfulness and pleasure. I'm going to read the little story on the back because I can't expect you to kind of get that, and the glare, you know, is not going to make it so you could see it or pause it. So I'll read it, but it says it would help you to come out of your head and into your body with practices. What practices could help you to play, laugh, and welcome the healing energies that are naturally attracted to your joyful spirit? Consider adding dance, music, singing, meditation, and time in nature to your life. Be and share the light within you. The Earth Mother will support you with the opportunities and grace needed to fulfill your sacred destiny. There is no need to grasp or hold on. Let go and trust in what is meant for you. So being your authentic self, maybe not being so serious, playfulness, getting back to being a child in spirit. And this is, again, you know, the fairies are all about manifestation. It's that magical energy. So this is really saying to possess that magical energy, and that comes out of love, an expression of love for you. You have peace. This is about bringing peace into your life. I think that fairy message definitely talks about that, and self-love also coming through, loving yourself, and of course a blessing on your boundaries. You may have to have boundaries. Maybe it's with your person, maybe it's with other people getting involved in your relationship that don't belong there, right? So we are going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot, Scorpio. We're going to see if we can dive in and get some messages about your current relationship. So Scorpio, what is the story for you? You have the Emperor. Okay. Strength. Wow, look at that. You're coming out really strong, Scorpio. And that blessing on your boundaries. Self-protection. 10 of Cups coming through in your challenge. And the Lovers. Hot. Nice. I like very much, Scorpio. So you are the Emperor. You're standing in your power. I think you are in the pursuit of well, you know, there's happiness that comes out of things, and there's happiness that comes out of that comes out of the heart and mind. You know, it's joy without expectations. But you're coming out really strong. I think that you are looking at this relationship and you're assessing the value of it. And I think that the part of this Emperor is a little bit about having to release a little bit of control over everything, but also having to have boundaries. I don't think the boundaries are with your person, though. I think maybe somebody is kind of... I kind of got that early on when I saw that, a blessing on your boundaries. Like somebody is putting their energy into your relationship where it doesn't belong, or they're trying to influence it to some extent. And I think that you're feeling a little protective of your relationship, guarding it. But also there's this self-love. You can't give your entire self to a relationship at the detriment of your own well-being. So, you know, there's the Strength card coming out in your current circumstance. With Strength, it's like there's really a balance that comes with the Strength card, okay? It's Strength isn't about brute force. It's not about forcing yourself on a situation or a circumstance. Strength, true strength, is doing things out of compassion and love, and sometimes having to do things that people don't like, make decisions that people don't like, but at the same time having a balance of compassion and love in what you're doing, and not being swayed either when you know you're doing the right thing. So Strength is all about that fearless pursuit of true harmony. And so I think that that's kind of what you're looking for in your life and your relationship, is true harmony. And the Ten of Cups coming through here, that's your challenge. It's looking at this Ten of Cups saying that this is what I want. This is what I want for my relationship. And you're not going to let any interference affect your relationship. It's you want you, Scorpio, it's like sometimes it's so exhausting being so damn serious, right? It's like when we become so serious and we lose touch with that playful childlike inner self, and I think we're kind of taught that throughout life. Like it's like we're told it's not okay to be a child and we must grow up, but we really shouldn't lose sight of that inner playfulness. And I even see it sometimes with my kids, where I'm so focused on them being wild children that it's like we don't really mean to do it, but we push the child out of the child. And so I kind of feel like that's like you're trying to get back to that playful spirit, because I feel like you are tired of being so damn serious, right? And you're looking at this Ten of Cups. It's like if I want true joy, I have to just release expectations, live in the moment. And really the Ten of Cups is about just pure enjoyment of life. The Ten of Cups is not really having everything, and I think that's sometimes what people think. The Ten of Cups is about having it all, but really it's about harmony and music in your life. It's the music in your soul and your spirit, Scorpio. And then the outcome is the Lovers card. There's a lot of passion here. It's choosing what's best for your relationship, for you and your person. And it's just the way I see it. But again, I do feel very strongly maintaining boundaries with people that don't belong in your relationship. So let's go a little further here. Page of Swords. Yeah. Maybe some people aren't happy with your relationship and you know it. And the Five of Cups. And the Two of Swords. So, and somebody's trying to influence your person. I feel that somebody's trying to influence your person, like they're trying to do their like little voodoo on your person here. They don't like your relationship. There's an external influence, or somebody that's trying to externally influence you or your person. I think maybe your person. And I think that you're trying to construct healthy boundaries, because I do feel like that somebody is really trying to interfere. Like there's interference in your relationship, and I think it causes you a great deal of worry. You're worried that it's going to upset the balance of your relationship, and I think that's what's causing you to feel like so darn serious about stuff. And we're going to take that because you have the King of Swords coming out here too. So you have the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. It's I think that the Two of Swords is like you have to make the decision to stand your ground. King of Swords pops up, and it's like you don't want the illusion of the Five of Cups really in your mind. This Five of Cups to me, it's like when I see it, I automatically feel like it's an illusion. It's a fear. It's a fear that interference is going to cause a problem in your relationship. And that Page of Swords to me just speaks so much about outside interference. I feel like somebody's really trying to interfere in your relationship, or there's a troublemaker in your midst. There's somebody lurking, okay? And the King of Swords is here. You got to stand your ground. I think I think Scorpio, you might have a hard time with this. It's like something that you don't feel like you should have to be doing, like patrolling your relationship like a cop, or being like sometimes they say a helicopter mom, but like a helicopter partner. It's like you're having to run around and protect this relationship. There's somebody that needs to get a dose of the truth. And the King of Wands and the King of Swords being very I think you have to be very truthful about how you feel. You have to set up some boundaries. And this might actually cause a little bit of friction, not with your person, but there's like some external friction here. It might be like somebody, like somebody's it could be a person's parent, it could be something like that, or a sibling, or somebody is just very nosy. But I see you working really hard on this. You have the Three of Pentacles. It's like you're in March. You're really trying to shore things up. This Lover's card here, to me, I just see this, and I think that it's like they're trying to pull you away from. They're trying to pull you away from them. They're deliberately trying to interfere. And I see this Magician card. It's like, to me, it's a negative influence. It's like when I see a card, if I feel like it's kind of flipped around, I just see it flipped around, and I kind of see this Magician as like a negative influence. Somebody's really interfering or trying to interfere. But I think that you have to hold your ground and stand up for yourself, and you have to speak the truth. You have to make yourself very clear. You have the Tower here too in the outcome, and I don't think the Tower is like a negative thing. I think that this is getting rid of that interference. It's causing a lot of strain on your relationship, or at least it's causing a lot of strain on you. Your person might be a little bit kind of in the dark about it, or they just kind of are maybe a little bit dismissive about it. Maybe you're feeling a little overly protective with the Strength card also coming out. But Scorpio, I think that you need to speak your mind. But this is like, I'm going to go deeper. I want to see what the potential outcome here is in this situation, because we have the Tower card coming out. And I think the Tower card really is about pushing that interference out of your life, out of your relationship where it doesn't belong. So if you're interested in going deeper, you can check the description box below and see how to check out that extended reading. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.